Right. This is a outside lesson number 3. Outside lesson number 1 as of February 27, 2026 on this Friday. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and number 2 to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bakar Kadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, all the Lashkudash, the Holy Tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles of Akim or Akwaf, and I say Shalom. So as I mentioned again, this is a outside lesson number 1 as of February 27, 2026 on this Friday. And the title of the outside lesson is going to be Matthew 24, verse 6. That's going to be the title of the outside lesson. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. It says, ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must first come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, so Yahweh Shai mentioned that during his times as he spoke to the disciples at the Mount of Olives. And the disciples was actually Yahweh Shai that it says what should be the end of coming of the end of the world. Because the signs were taking place during those times 2,000 years ago. Now this is being referenced to these times, as Yahweh Shai is speaking to us in these times as well too, about the increasing growing of these modern day wars and rumors of wars that's what we're seeing. And it was I think it was like a video clip Darwin 77. He had that he was asking. It was mentioned that when he did that video, I think about a couple of minutes ago, about 15-20 minutes ago, about especially with the heavy military building up over there in the Persian Gulf for the past couple of weeks, and as of recently, because you've been having the ongoing talks, indirect talks, close talks between Iran and the United States. So even having been a breakthrough of the talks, I believe they had agreed to extend the talks next week in over there in. I forgot what area it was. I think it's over there in, I think it's another area. It's another different location. I forgot what it was. But they still continue to have more talks, even though it haven't been no breakthrough of these talks. Because you still got the Iran was saying they're not going to fully give up their nuclear capability, even though they might limit to their nuclear capability, but they're not going to fully give up. So the talks been intensified when it comes to that and that zero enrichment of uranium or the nuclear capability. Because Iran was saying that that doesn't affect anybody that's allies with the United States and Israel. It's not going to be a nuclear threat. But you still got the Israel Defense Force in the United States. They still look at that as a nuclear threat. So that shows that even though they continue with the talks, even though there been progress signs of these talks, but you're still going to have more military building up over there in the Persian Gulf, over there in the Mediterranean Sea, over there in the Arabian Sea, and over here in the Arabian Sea as well too. So you're still going to have high tensions in these arms of nations against one another. They're still on high alert. That's why you had the United States military building up. They recently, a couple of days ago, sent fighter jets and stuff, jets over there in Israel, as the ongoing tensions are heating up between Israel and the United States. Israel and Iran, and Iran versus Israel as well too. So these are signs of wars and rumors of wars are heating up on a day-to-day basis. Now, I've seen the news article from WION saying that Afghanistan, they did another second round of airstrikes. So you had overnight airstrikes from Pakistan. They said their patience are running out, because they've been having talks, trying to reconcile with one another. Because from last year and all the way in this year, I would say from last October and all the way into this year, even though they agreed to a peace deal, but as of lately, the tensions are heating up between Pakistan and Afghanistan. So that's what you see, what you call wars and rumors of wars that we're seeing in our world today. So the tension between over there with Russia, Ukraine, that's heating up as well too. And then the tension between North Korea versus South Korea, Japan, and the United States is heating up. And we're seeing what's taking place over there in the disputed territorial islands, not too far from South China Sea. China versus Japan that's heating up, China versus the Philippines that's heating up, and all these other nations trying to claim rights over there, the disputed territorial islands over there now to far from South China Sea. So these are signs that we're seeing in our world today of the modern day uptick of wars and rumors of wars, that Yahweh Shai spoke about. Now I'm going to bring out a precept to that. This is Luke 21, verse 9. Spoke about Luke 21 and verse 9. when you should hear wars and commotions, be not terrified of these things must first come to pass, but it is not yet in the end. Right, so these are modern day wars and commotions. These are modern day wars and commotions. So we're not going to be terrified of these things. They're going to come to pass, but not just in the yet. In my end. So it makes perfect sense in these modern day times, because on a day-to-day basis, you're going to be seeing on an everyday basis, you're going to be seeing these modern day wars and commotions are heating up between these nations. So you're going to have more military exercise spending, more military exercise trainings, and more nuclear tensions. It's only going to escalate between these armies of nations are battling against one another. That's what we're seeing, you know. This is Luke 21, verse 10, and I'm going to close it out. It says, then say he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Right, so these are upcoming signs of what's about to come, the increasing uptick of nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. And so hopefully this was edifying. We're going to sit down lesson / outside lesson number 1 as of February the 27th, 2026. And the title of the outside lesson once again was Matthew 24, verse 6. And so we definitely going to be seeing the increasing uptick of these modern day wars and rumors of wars heating up between these nations, as the tensions are only going to continue to escalate over there in Persian Gulf, and over there throughout the Mediterranean Sea, and over there the Red Sea and the Arabian Sea throughout the Middle East, as tensions are heating up, as China and Iran was telling citizens to evacuate from over there in that area, just like Germany. Because Davos 7, he did a video about that yesterday, about to have everybody that's personnel and military staff and nurses and all those staffs and military training staffs and all that to fully evacuate from that area, because there might be a pending imminent strike over there in the Middle East, especially over there in Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, Gaza Strip, West Bank, Palestine territory, throughout that whole area. So these are signs that we're seeing in our world today. These are uptick of increasing of wars and rumors of wars. So as I mentioned again, this was just a outside lesson number 1 as of February 27, 2026 on this Friday. So with that, hopefully this was edifying. And with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Karkadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Bash, the Holy Tongue. And I say Barak Thumb to the elders and apostles of Akim and Akraf. Until next time, I will say Shalom.